owner of Crown Candy. He is now back. Hopefully he's sober. Andy, are you there?
I'm here, and I am sober.
You are sober. Okay, so you sobered up in the last 7 minutes. We are referencing a tweet he gave out just moments ago. Andy, first, how's the campaign going?
Terrible. People keep saying they're going to vote for me.
Now now you are registered as a Republican, so you're in the Republican primary, correct?
That is correct.
All right. So what happens if you win?
Well, my wife's going to yell at me.
Yes.
And I will probably strongly endorse the Democratic candidate.
All right, fair enough. But one of the reasons you decided to run for mayor was to bring attention to the small business and the plight of the small business. You own Crown Candy. You live there. You've grown up there. And on a serious note, recently the Supreme Court of the state just upheld the minimum wage increase, and you have been somewhat vocal about how that is going to hurt your business.
Well, I'm being vocal with the fact that it may hurt business. We don't know. This has kind of just been forced upon us, and now as small business owners, we all have to adjust to this on the fly. So, it's going to be a wait-and-see attitude, obviously. We have to see, because some people want to tell me this is going to be great. Other people tell me this is the end of the world. So, but as a small business owner, regardless of what the situation is affecting my business, I always have to be paying attention to my labor costs, the cost of my goods, my overhead, period. So this is going to affect overhead for all of us.
Minimum wage is going up to $11. What is it now? It's like 7 something. Is that right?
I believe it's $7.70.
So that's a good $3 or so increase an hour on employees. You've probably done some quick math, and you don't know what that could do to your business?
Oh, I do know what's going to do to my business. It's going to raise my payroll significantly. I don't have a lot of kids making minimum wage. They start out above that, and if they've been here long enough, they're making above minimum wage right now anyway.
Right.
But it's going to give them all a raise. Let's say we gave a half a dozen kids a raise, so now they're all making $11 an hour. Now the kids that are making $11 an hour, they're going to say, wait a minute, I've been here longer, I do more stuff, I'm more important, I want to raise too, and that's only fair. So this is a ripple effect. It's going to, go start at the bottom and go all the way up to, my highest paid employees, because it's going to affect them all. Somebody's
out there saying, hey, Andy, why don't you just raise the price of your world-class milkshakes or your world-class BLTs?
And to them I say, well, I'm a small business that's been on this corner for 104 years in North St. Louis City. So my price point, is important to me and my customers, because I got to make my food and ice cream and candy somewhat affordable, for customers to come in and patronize me. So if it was that easy, we'd just all raise prices and we wouldn't care. But we could lose business because people can't afford to come in. I know they're making more money, but people still make spending decisions based on the numbers they see in front of them.
I've often joked when I've heard that you already sell it for as much money as you think you can get someone to buy it for, right? I mean, that's the idea of a business.
That's absolutely right. We every once in a while we reevaluate our costs, and if we have to raise prices, we raise prices. So that just happened for me. So now they just kind of dropped this in my lap. So once again, we're gonna ride it out. We're gonna wait, probably at the end of the year, evaluate things and see, do we need to raise prices? Do I need to cut costs or cut labor, or do I need to add labor? Because this has been a great thing for everybody, because the people in the city are making more money and they're spending more money. We don't know. This is the great unknown that they just kind of shoved all of us little guys into, and we don't know. There's no windows in this car, so we don't know where we're going quite yet.
You alluded to the fact that you might change and cut back some of your hours. Is that still a thought?
Well, that's of course it's a thought. I mean, it's not like that would be drastic, but we won't cross that bridge until we get there, which is going to be, like I said, 6 or 8 months, a year of looking at how this has affected us. But I have to be conscious of it. I can't not pay attention, because if I wake up one day and there's no money in the checking account, I won't be paying anybody, and that won't do anybody any good. So yeah, that's a drastic step, but that's how do you save money? You cut your labor costs.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I got to work. I work more. Well, I don't want to work more. I want to work less. But if it saves me money and keeps me in business, then I work more.
Andy, what are some of the other small business owners? I mean, you're an anchor in that spot there in North City. What are some of the small businesses, business owners you're talking to saying?
Well, there's a coffee shop directly across the street from us, La Mancha. She's got 4 or 5 employees. Now, she's going to fall into the exemption, but this still affects her because now the employees that she's hiring, which are neighborhood kids that are getting their first jobs, learning how to be a barista or, make food or do whatever, well, they're going to wake up and they're going to say, well, you're only paying me this much amount of money, and I can go down the street to McDonald's or, Steak and Shake, and I can get this amount of money now. So suddenly she's going to be fighting for, employees because they're going to come to her and say, I can make more money here. So what are you going to do for me? So even though she's exempt, it's going to affect her. It's going to affect a lot of us. We just don't know how it's going to affect us. We're going to get better talent. We're going to get the same talent and have to pay them more money. We're all kind of holding our breath right now.
Yeah. Andy, today is the first Friday in Lent. Do you have any fish items on the menu for lunch today?
We have a pollock sandwich. You get 2 patties, and we've got tuna salad, we've got egg salad. I hope my employees got 9 non-meat soup out of the freezer, so we're not serving people, vegetable beef today. But that's a crapshoot sometimes. So we'll see what happens there.
Is there any meat in the world famous milkshakes?
There is no meat in there, and then I do have special dispensations available for some Catholics who feel the need to eat bacon today. So just come in, I'll sign you a piece of paper for you. You'll be fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is running for the mayor of St. Louis, but he doesn't want you to vote for him. I have a feeling he's going to do a lot better than he thinks he is. Andy Krasniff, co-owner of Crown Candy. Andy, good luck, and thanks for checking in.
Thank you, guys. Take care.
You got it. 725, the Big 550, KTRS. Numbers next.